Hey Stubbies, I am really excited to share with you my updated Nintendo Wii video game collection. I love playing video games on the classic consoles and they are a lot of fun, but what I love even more is being able to share my growing video game collections for these wonderful systems that'll inspire you to give some of these games a try that are new or new to you. The first two games are the newest games that I've got for my birthday, which I am really happy about. I've got Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 because I really enjoyed playing and beating Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, and I'm super excited to be able to play through this installment of the Harry Potter series as well. I love how they really did capture the magic of Harry Potter and transport it perfectly into a video game. I couldn't have asked for anything better. And the second new game that I've got is the Hasbro Family Game Nights 3. This comes with multiple games on it. You have Clue, The Game of Life, Yahtzee, Mousetrap, and Twister. I really enjoy playing The Game of Life because it is a lot of fun that you can play with other people in the room, or you can even play with computer players. Either way, it's a lot of fun, and I love how it makes some really fun mini games as well for things such as getting married and having to get as much as you can from the rewards. Playing the mini games on the Game of Life on the Hasbro Family Game Night 3 really does add another dimension to this wonderful board game turned into a video game, and I love that you can also use your characters you create on the Wii called Mii's to really add another dimension into this wonderful video game that makes it even more enjoyable to play. And I like there that you can also choose the career that you want to go to, whether you want to start out with college or career. And it really does keep you as engaged and interested as the board game does, which I was really happy to see. And I'm really excited to try out the games like Twister, Clue, and Mousetrap because I haven't played those as a board game, so I'm really excited to be able to experience them as the video game transformation, so I'm excited to see how that'll go. And I've always loved the Wii Sports games, so I was really happy to have Wii Sports Resorts, which is absolutely amazing. They have so many fun sport games that you can really enjoy a lot of. You can do things like bike riding, bowling, jet skiing, and even flying in an airplane. And I really like with the bowling that you can play your standard bowling where you knock down the 12 pins, or if you're feeling risky, you can play a bowling game where you have to continually knock down 100 pins, which is incredibly exciting and keeps you on the edge of your seat because it is not your traditional bowling. And this is a really fun game that you can play with others in the same room as well, which is a fun game to play at a party because you can have a lot of laughs and a lot of enjoyment from a game the whole family and friends can enjoy as well. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, which is an incredibly fun-filled game for those who love Mario and Sonic the Hedgehog, that they are both available to play in these Olympic Games that the characters take part in, and you try to see who you can be the best of the best in the competition of these Olympic Games, and it is a lot of fun. You can do things like a shot punt and a 10,000 meter dive, as well as being able to include your Miian on the action, which makes things even better that you're not limited to just the Sonic the Hedgehog characters or the Mario characters, which makes things even more enjoyable. And I love how you can even change the difficulty as well to give yourself more of a challenge. And we have Harvest Moon Animal Parade. I've loved the Harvest Moon series ever since I had first played it on the Nintendo 64. And I've enjoyed it ever since, just because you're having to build things from scratch. You're starting out on this really rundown farm that you have to build up, so you really get the enjoyment of being able to see things flourish and prosper. And as you grow different fruits and vegetables, you find out that they also have seasons where they grow the best in. Otherwise, if you plant them out of the season, they will wither, and you don't want that with how expensive these seeds can be. And the neat thing is that in the midst of planting all these crops and helping out the villagers, you also will be able to find a spouse. And after you also upgrade all of the things, such as your house and your barn, to allow for more animals in the barn, and when you upgrade the house, you can allow yourself to give an always beautiful blue feather to the person that you're wanting to marry. And after a while of being married, you will also be able to welcome a new member into the family. I love that with this Harvest Moon game, you can also have your farm livestock even have babies as well, which is absolutely amazing to see. Houses filled with chickens, filled with calves, filled with baby chicks. It is just overwhelming cuteness. And I really love that these games can give you a lot of value for your money, because video games can be so expensive and you want to be able to get enjoyment out of it for several months instead of being able to beat it in a month and buying another one. Another one of my favorites is Animal Crossing. This is Animal Crossing City Folk, where you start out in this brand new city. You get to name the city, you get to name your character, and you get to be introduced to Tom Nook. And he'll give you jobs to do around the city so that you can become acquainted with your town. And after you complete all of his requests, you can then send letters to the other villagers. You can explore the city, which has different shops, such as clothing shops. You can go to the post office to send your letters to the different villagers, and they have some amazing areas where you can even buy some beautiful artwork to decorate your home with. And after you pay Tom Nook, he'll also upgrade your house for you as well. And with Tom Nook's shop, you can get some beautiful paint colors to decorate the roof of your house. You can decorate it with all of the wonderful items that is always changing in his store, as well as in the other buildings within the city, so there's always something to explore. I love going fishing because it's always exciting to see the fish that you catch. And there are many ways that you can make bells, which is the Animal Crossing currency. You can sell the items that you get from the villagers. You can go bug hunting and find so many different bugs. But another fun way to be able to make money is getting fossils and getting them examined. And you can get money from the value of the fossils. So there's always something to do to continue to have the best life possible in video games, where it is your chance to really have the best life that you can have. And we have The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, which is an absolutely amazing Nintendo Wii Zelda video game, where it starts as you take control of Link, who is in a fierce competition with this rival who is trying to get the attention of this beautiful woman who lives in this cloud school that everyone attends. And even though you win this competition, you don't yet win this woman's heart. She makes you work for it so that you can truly express that you will go above and beyond when it comes to even rescuing, yourself as well as her when you get pushed out of this school in the sky and get sent to the civilian world far down below. And they have some really cool characters. I really love the birds there that you race on. The birds are absolutely majestic. They're my favorite character in the video game. But what I love most about the Zelda series is that you really get your money's worth because of all the wonderful side quests that you can complete in addition to completing the main storyline. The final video game that I have for my Nintendo Wii video game collection is Smartypants. This is a really fun trivia game that I have endlessly enjoyed because I love being able to participate in trivia. And the questions that I don't get right, it is a wonderful learning experience to be able to have more random knowledge that you're super glad that you have. And it is really fun because you can play with your friends within the same room, and you can also play against the computer, which is always a fun option when it comes to these video games. If you don't have people that are into playing video games as you are, you can always play against the computer, so there's always someone to help you increase your skill and your interest in the game even more than you had thought could be possible. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite Nintendo Wii video games are. I'd love to know. And if you didn't know, the Nintendo Wii is backwards compatible, which means it can play Nintendo GameCube games as well. So you have double the library of video games to enjoy. I would love it if you would give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell to turn on your post notifications so you don't miss out on any of my amazing, fantastic, wonderful, fun videos that I have to share. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I don't want you to miss out on any of them. I'd love it if you would also follow me on my social media. My Instagram is Comedy Creation. I love to share library hauls, book reviews, and fantastic food photos. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is Comedy Addict. I love to play hashtag games, but what I love even more is being able to interact with each and every one of you incredibly inspirational individuals. Your tweets mean the world to me, and I treasure every one of them. The newest addition to my social media is my Facebook page. My Facebook page is Papa Apple. I share my newest YouTube videos on there as well as book reviews, so be sure to give the page a like. All of my social media can be found in the description box down below. I'd love for you to follow me. I can't wait to see you in the next video, subbies. Until then, sensational smiles go for miles. Be sure to subscribe and stay a while. See you in the next video. Bye, subbies.